So today, by the mercy of Gurudev and Radha Mohan and all Vaishnavas, we would like to discuss and share Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, Chapter 3, the external reasons for appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. トランスレーションが、入ってます。じゃあすみません、ナンディーニーさんお願いします。裏側から、OK。OK, I'm ready.
Yes. So, Adi Leela, Chaitanya Charitamrita, writer Krishna Das Kaviraj, Goswami.
Maybe here? 問題ない。Do you hear? No problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time when I was reading, it was very soft. Maybe we can.
I can.
So it's fine like this.
Or maybe.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is an introduction. Srila Prabhupada writes, in this chapter, the author has fully discussed the reason for the descent of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, after displaying his pastimes as Lord Krishna, though it wise to make his advent in the form of the taught it wise. So Krishna taught it would be wise to make his advent in the form of a devotee to explain personally the transcendental mellow reciprocations of service and love between himself and his servants, his friends, his parents, and his fiancés. According to the Vedic literature, the foremost occupational duty for humanity in this age of Kali is Nama Sankirtana, congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. This incarnation for this age, the incarnation for this age, especially preaches this process. But only Krishna himself can explain the confidential loving service performed in the four principal varieties of loving affairs between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. Therefore, Lord Krishna personally appeared with his plenary portions as Lord Chaitanya. As stated
in this chapter only for that purpose. As stated in this chapter, only for that purpose did Lord Krishna appear personally in Navadvip in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Want to say something?
No. So they don't understand. 表に入ったら、表に入ってるんだったら、それできる？難しい。難しいか。はい。じゃあ、力抜いてください。何かシェアできないと釣れちゃう。
Yeah, whatever you can catch. You cannot make mistake. Whatever you catch, you just tell them.
これさ、こっちの人たち聞けないからさ、何言ってるか分かんない。つながってること。じゃあ直接聞いてるわけじゃないの。OK、一人。
Krishna Das Kaviraj has herein presented much authentic evidence from Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures to substantiate the identity of Lord Chaitanya with Sri Krishna himself. Krishna Das Kaviraj has described bodily symptoms of Lord Chaitanya that are visible only in the person of the Supreme Lord. And he has proved that Lord Chaitanya appeared with his personal associates like Sri Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Sri Gadadhar, Sri Srivas, and other devotees to preach the special significance of chanting Hare Krishna. The appearance of Lord Chaitanya is both significant and confidential. Lord Chaitanya can be appreciated only by pure devotees and only through process of loving devotional service. The Lord tried to conceal his identity as the Supreme Personality of Godhead by representing himself as a devotee. But his pure devotees can recognize him by his special features the Vedas and Puranas foretell the appearance of Lord Chaitanya, but still he is sometimes called significantly the concealed descent of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Advaita Acharya was contemporary of Lord Chaitanya's father. Advaita Acharya felt sorry for the condition of the world because even after Lord Krishna's appearance, no one had interest in devotional service to Krishna. This forgetfulness was so overwhelming that Advaita Prabhu was convinced that no one else but Lord Krishna himself could enlighten people about devotional service to the Supreme Lord. And therefore, Advaita requested Lord Krishna to appear as Lord Chaitanya, offering tulsi leaves and Ganges water. Advaita cried for the Lord's appearance. And the Lord, being satisfied by his pure devotees, descends to satisfy them. As such, being pleased by Advaita Acharya, Lord Chaitanya appeared.
So thank you very much.
Sure.
So now my screen is very small. So my dear Gora Chandra or Ma Bhakti Himagiri or other devotees, if you something, some question, some sharing, please help us. To hear this interesting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the appearance has two reasons, two kinds of reasons. External reason and internal reason. So at first, we wish to discuss what is external reason. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the difference? So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he intend to teach us or show us? This here interesting. Mahaprabhu appears as devotees. So from verse 1, slowly we want to read and try to go in deep.
I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the potency of the shelter of his lotus feet, even a fool can collect the valuable jewels of conclusive truth from the minds of the revealed scriptures.
So here mentioned, by the potency of the shelter of Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, even fool can collect valuable jewels of conclusion of revealed scriptures. Sometimes Gurudev say, fool can. Sometimes too much intelligence is a problem. Because scriptures say many things. Sometimes, same times, contradiction is appear. Very highly intelligent person cannot understand what is the essence. But sometimes fool can understand. Even fool can understand if he or she got the mercy of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay.
I feel, that there are some people are blessed just to be simple. Simple-minded.
Yes.
Not too much this and that. But just simple-minded. And they can feel with heart because they are blessed with not too much intellect and mental power, intellectual power. So they just don't see world in this way. And then there is also a person who wants to be a fool, who desires to be a fool, who is tired of intellectual, mental, research. And tired of research, he admits, it's much more easy to be a fool and listen to my spiritual authorities like this.
And sometimes Gurudev say, I am fully surrendered to my Gurudev. I did not go other place. I just hearing from my Gurudev. And this loyalty, faithfully is so important. Because Gurudev used to say, manobriti, mind, and chittabriti from heart. The truth, absolute truth, is revealed by heart of pure devotee. So we have to accept whatever pure devotee says. From beginning, we may not understand. Then slowly, if we get mercy, we understand.
All glories to Lord Chaitanya. All glories to Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. I have given the purport of the third verse. Now, O devotees, please listen to the meaning of the fourth with full attention.
So, some devotee does not have books. They may not understand this third verse. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explain Adilila first chapter and Mangalacharan from first to 14th verse. He explained this from now. I am discussing about 14th verse. First 5 verse. Described about Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Who is Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu? What is his activity? This is 5 verses. And then next 6 verse to 10th verse. Sorry, 11th verse. From 6th to 11th verse describes the glory of Nityananda Prabhu. Who is Nityananda Prabhu? And then first 12th verse to 13th verse describe Advaita Prabhu. Then 14th verse describes about Pancha Tattva. So therefore, this book, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, describes about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Advaita Prabhu, and Pancha Tattva. So this 14th verse is Mangalacharan also essential, like essence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this third verse here mentioned in this verse is this verse. What the Upanishad describes as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body, means Chaitanya's body. And Lord known as Super Soul is but Sri Chaitanya's localized plenary portion. Sri Chaitanya is a supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, full with 6 opulence. He is the absolute truth. And no other truth is greater than or equal to Caitanya Mahaprabhu. So, third verse describes Caitanya Mahaprabhu is supreme absolute truth. Even Brahman, Paramatma also his plenary portions. So, next, Andakaji.
So now comes verse, Anarpita Charim verse.
This very famous verse, Gurudev used to quote, or even every day in Mungal Mandel, devotee chanting this mantra.
Mm-hmm. May that Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Shachi Devi, be transcendentally situated in the innermost core of your heart. Resplendent with the radiance of molten gold, he has descended in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most elevated mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love.
So this Gurudev said, Samarpitam. Here say Samarpaitum. Samarpaitum means offer or give. Fat offer, fat give. Unnato Ujjwala Rasan. What is Unnato Ujjwala Rasa? Ujjwala Rasa is usually we say conjugal love. But you say Unnato means very high elevated, super conjugal love. And then next one is Swabhakti Shuriyam. Swabhakti Shuriyam. If we understand this Shuriyam is Radhika, so Radhika's service, that is no other age, no other incarnation does not offer. Prabhupada did not mention the exact meaning. But his translation like this, the most elevated mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. That means the service of Radhika, the mood of maid servant of Radhika, their mood called Bhavo Urasarasa. In short, Manjari Baba. So Manjari's Baba is the most elevated meadow of devotional service, the meadow of conjugal love. Actually, this verse meant in this meaning. So Prabhupada did not directly mention indirectly mention. But Rashka Vaishnava, like Gurudev Sadhu Maharaj, he revealed this is Manjari Bhava. So at first, this is we have to remember or understand this point. Then Kaviraj Goswami describes previous age what is happening. Okay.
So Prabhupada explains this is a quotation from the Vidagdha Madhava, a drama compiled and edited by Srila Rupa Goswami. So this is now this fourth verse.
Yes.
Fourth verse.
This is fourth verse.
Lord Krishna, the son of the king of Vraja, is the Supreme Lord. Lord Krishna eternally enjoys transcendental pastimes in his eternal abode, Goloka, which includes Vraja Dhama. Purport? Read purport.
Yeah.
So Prabhupada explains, in the previous chapter, it has been established that Krishna, the son of Vrajendra, the king of Vraj, is the supreme personality of Godhead with 6 opulences. Krishna eternally enjoys transcendentally variegated opulences on his planet, which is known as Goloka. The eternal pastimes of the Lord in the spiritual planet Krishna Loka are called aprakata, or unmanifested pastimes, because they are beyond the purview of the conditioned souls. Beyond the purview of the conditioned souls. Lord Krishna is always present everywhere. But when he is not present before our eyes, he is said to be aprakata or unmanifest.
Small explanations. Krishna's Leela is two kinds. One is Krishna's Leela in this earth, which called Bhoma Vrindavan, earthly Vrindavan. This called manifested pastime, manifested Leela. Another Leela is unmanifest Leela. Means beyond our material perception. That is in spiritual world. And Krishna does Leela. But we are thinking, our material mind thinking, oh, spiritual world is very far. Very far planet Krishna Leela is going on. But actually, realize sadhu say, no. If our eyes open, spiritually eye open, by the mercy of Shri Guru or Vaishnavas, now, still Krishna's Leela is going on. Means, in spiritual eye, spiritual vision, we could see unmanifested Leela. So, Kaviraj Goswami explain more.
Once in a day of Brahma, once in a day of Brahma, Lord Krishna descends to this world to manifest his transcendental pastimes. We know that there are 4 ages, 4 yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. And these 4 together comprise one Divya Yuga. 71 Divya Yugas make one Manvantara. So 71 by 4. There are 14 Manvantaras in one day of Brahma.
Maybe this is a little bit complicated. Maybe in short, Krishna appear once in a day of Brahma. So Brahma's a day is 8.6 billion years about. So Brahma has day and night. One day is 4.3 billion years. Yes, night also 4.3 billion about. So maybe go through.
Okay, we will read just
Just
verses. Yeah.
Yes.
So the present Manu is seventh Manu in this day of Brahma. And this Manu right now is called Vaivasvata. He is son of the sun god Vivasvan. So 27, these 4 yugas, 27 Divya yugas have passed till now in this day of Brahma. At the end of the Dvapara Yuga of the 28th Divya Yuga, Lord Krishna appears on earth with the full paraphernalia of his eternal Vraja Dhama. Servitude, Dasya. Friendship, Sakya. Parental affection, Vatsalya. And conjugal love, Shringara, are the 4 transcendental mellows, rasas. And the Lord is subdued by the devotees who cherish these 4 mellows.
So everybody knows soul and super soul, Krishna and soul has 5 kinds of relationships. One is Shantarasa, neutral relationship. Second one is Dasharasa, master-servant relationship. And the third thing is Sakyarasa, friendly relationship. And fourth thing is parental relationship. And fifth thing is conjugal relationship, Madhura Rasa or Shringara Rasa. So Krishna is subdued, Krishna controlled by love, 4 relationships. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya.
Absorbed in such transcendental love, Lord Sri Krishna enjoys in Vraja with his devoted servants, friends, parents, and conjugal lovers. Lord Krishna enjoys his transcendental pastimes as long as he wishes. And then he disappears. After disappearing, however, he thinks, for a long time, I have not bestowed unalloyed loving service to me upon the inhabitants of the world. Without such loving attachment, the existence of the material world is useless.
So Krishna appeared in this earth about 5,000 years ago. And Krishna is enjoying the relationship and their love from with devotees. Then Krishna starts thinking like this. I did not give. For a long time, I have not given unalloyed loving service to me. So what does it mean? Here mentioned, I did not give prema bhakti for a long time.
Chira kala nahi kari prema bhakti dana.
So Krishna said, I did not give, for a long time I did not give prema bhakti. So this question arises. What does it mean, this prema bhakti? Prabhupada translation, unalloyed loving service to me, Krishna. What does it mean? So this is very important point. Nandakaji, what do you feel? What do you think this?
I like Srila Prabhupada's translation. Unalloyed. Unalloyed. Long time bhakti devotion without. Yeah. So there is no unalloyed in Bengal. This word doesn't exist. It's not in the Bengali. But Prabhupada anyway here adds this word, unalloyed loving service to me. For me, it means is like unalloyed is like undisturbed, unmixed, undisturbed by anything else. It's just pure joy of soul, pure happiness of soul. Not anything mixed inside, just pure happiness of making Radha and Krishna happy.
So this is true. This is true. But I could say more in detail. Gurudev used to say, Prabhupada mentioned in the preface of Srimad Bhagavatam, the conception of God and conception of absolute truth is not same level. That means before everybody worship God, Gurudev's word, Amazon. Oh my dear God, please give me money. Oh, please give me work, job. Oh, please give me nice wife, nice husband. Oh, please give me nice palace, nice house. Means God is, we beg something to God and God can give. This kind of relationship. We afraid God, and we think that God can give anything if we desire. So this kind of relationship is there. God consciousness is there. God conscious means God is controller, we are controlled. This Prabhupada was, this may not be pure, unalloyed devotional service. Then here, what is unalloyed devotional service? This is called Braja Prema. Means inhabitant of Vrindavan's love. In Vrindavan, nobody thinks Krishna is God. Everybody thinking, oh, Krishna is my son. Krishna is my friend. Krishna is my lover. Or Krishna is my dear master. But nobody thinking Krishna is God. So, therefore, Vrindavan's inhabitants treat Krishna as human. With relationship, treat with love. They give service to Krishna. So therefore, in this verse, I would say this is bhakti of Vrindavan. With relationship, this service is mentioned here, not God consciousness. So next 15th verse, it describes God consciousness. Okay.
Everywhere in the world, people worship me according to scriptural injunctions. But simply by following such regulative principles, one cannot attain the loving sentiments of the devotees in Vraja Bhumi. Knowing my opulences, the whole world looks upon me with awe and veneration. But devotion, I will a little bit rephrase.
Okay.
Devotion is made feeble by such reverence. And such devotion does not attract me.
So this is very important point. Bhakti is two kinds. Bhakti by following scriptural injunction, rule and regulation. This is called Vaidhi Bhakti. Vaidhi means Viti, rule and regulation. We follow rule and regulation. But this only following rule and regulation, we cannot attain Braja. Braja Bhumis. So it means if we following rule and regulation, we cannot go to Vrindavan, we go Vaikuntha, etc. And then next verse mentioned, whole world look God with awe and veneration.
Reverence, respect.
Reverence, respect, too much respect. Means always fear. If I made a mistake, okay, I must go to hell. God punish me. This kind of mood is love is very weak. Therefore, Krishna said, in this kind of devotion, Vaidhi Bhakti, that's just following rule and regulation. I'm not attracted by this kind of bhakti. Because love is weak.
Feeble.
Feeble.
Means lacking strength.
Yes.
No strength.
No strength, very weak.
By performing such regulated devotional service, in awe and veneration, one may go to Vaikuntha and attain the four kinds of liberation. These liberations are sarshti, achieving opulences equal to those of the Lord. Then sarupya, having the beautiful form same as the Lord's. Samipya, next is samipya, living as a personal associate of the Lord. And fourth is salokya, living on the same Vaikuntha planet with the Lord. Devotees. So there is fifth liberation, and Krishna Das Kaviraj writes, devotees never accept sayujya liberation, sayujya mukti. However, because sayujya means oneness with Brahman, Krishna's effulgence, the shining of Krishna. Devotees never accept this kind of liberation.
So someone who follow rule and regulation, one may go to Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means no anxiety. And Vaikuntha, 4 arms Narayan is present. And here 4 kinds of liberation. Same opulence with the Lord, same form with the Lord, living very close with Lord, and living same planet with Lord. But this 4 kinds of liberation devotee may accept. But here say, Sayuja Mukti, oneness with Brahman, oneness with the Lord. Devotee never accept. Means we lose relationship with the Lord. Because if our soul merge with the Lord and with oneness, then we cannot serve the Lord. So therefore we cannot accept. So for previous age, before Mahaprabhu, many devotees worshipping God. With fear, with respect, awe and reverence. But Mahaprabhu said, this kind of weak bhakti, I'm not so much controlled. So, and then next.
So then Krishna, thinking still, I shall personally inaugurate the religion of the age, Nama Sankirtana, the congregational chanting of the holy name. I shall make the world dance in ecstasy, realizing the 4 mellows of loving devotional service.
So here mentioned, then Mahaprabhu decided, okay, before age I gave Vaidhi Bhakti or Narayan Bhakti. But this age, I start Nama Sankirtan, congregational chanting of the holy name. I shall make the world dance in ecstasy for rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakya rasa, Vatsarya rasa, Madhura rasa in Brajabhumi.
I shall accept the role of a devotee and I shall teach devotional service by practicing it myself unless one practices devotional service himself, he cannot teach it to others. This conclusion is indeed confirmed throughout the Gita and Bhagavatam.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. But he said, Krishna said, I shall accept the role of a devotee. Who is a devotee of Krishna? This also deep meaning. So best devotee in Krishna's side is Radharani. So here mentioned Bhakta Baba. Devotee's feeling. This Bhakta Baba is very deep. We may see this Radharani, or if say Mahaprabhu is Radha, Krishna combined form. Then this devotee might Manjari, maid servant of Radhika. If we think Krishna, Chaitanya is Krishna himself, this devotee might be Radhika. Or maybe others. Or if we think I'm Radha and Mohan, Radha and Krishna, then this devotee means we may think this is also Manjari. Therefore, how do we think Mahaprabhu's? Who is Mahaprabhu? Okay, anyway, this is a very deep point. And then text 22.
Oh Arjuna, whenever and wherever there is a decline of religious practice and irreligion rises, at that time I myself descend. Here is the word manifest. I become manifest. You can see me. Manifest. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium. If I did not show the proper principles of religion, all these worlds would fall into ruin. I would be the cause of unwanted population and would spoil all these living beings. Whatever actions a great man performs, common people follow. And whatever standards the great man sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. My plenary portion means like complete part of me, complete part of me. My plenary portion can establish principles of religion for each age. However, no one but me can bestow the kind of loving service performed by the residents of Raja.
So this verse is very important. We know Krishna has many incarnations. Like Rama, Nrisimha, Varaha, Matsya, Vamana, Kurma, etc. Many incarnations. Parashuram. These all incarnation can teach God consciousness or Vaidhi Bhakti or Vaikuntha Bhakti. Vaikuntha. But no one but Krishna can bestow Vraja Prem, Vraja Bhakti. So therefore, we must know here, there is Bhakti to God, God consciousness, and Vrindavan's Bhakti, Vraja Bhakti, Vraja Prema. Vaikuntha's Prema and Vraja Prema, they are different. And Krishna thinking, I for a long time, I did not give this Vraja Prema. This Vraja Prema, I'm controlled by Vraja Prema. So how Vrindavan's inhabitants love is how great Vrindavan's inhabitants. So, and then next verse.
There may be many auspicious incarnations of the personality of Godhead, but who other than Lord Sri Krishna can bestow love of God upon the surrendered souls. Therefore, in the company of my devotees, I shall appear on earth and perform various colorful pastimes. Thinking like this.
This is interesting. This colorful means in Sanskrit range. Range is like a kind of different kind of love, I feel. Loving pastime.
Thinking like this, the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna himself, descended at Nadia early in the age of Kali. In this way, the lion-like Lord Caitanya has appeared in Navadvip. He has the shoulders like a lion, the powers of a lion, the loud voice of a lion. May that lion be seated in the core of the heart of every living being. Thus, with his resounding roar, may he drive away one's elephantine vices.
So, Krishna want to appear in this age of Kali to propagate, to start Nama Sankirtan. And he want to give devotional service by the resident of Braja, Vrindavan. And this Vrindavan's Vrindavan's inhabitants' devotional service, Prabhupada calls unalloyed devotional service.
In his early pastimes, he is known as Vishvambara because he floods the world with the nectar of devotion and thus saves the living beings. The verbal root Dubhrin, which is the root of the word Vishvambara, indicates nourishing and maintaining. He, Vishvambara, Lord Caitanya, nourishes and maintains the three worlds by distributing love of God.
Wow. So this verse is very interesting. Mahaprabhu nourish us or maintain us by distributing love of God, distributing of prema. Actually true, many people die. Many reasons. Lacking money, losing property, losing hope, bad health, or disease, many reasons. But here Mahaprabhu indicating, actually by the love we can nourish and maintain. If we have love, we don't need to die. Because this love nourishes us and maintains. This name, Vishwambara, is nourishing, sustaining, maintaining the all living entity. Everybody needed Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Because we need nourishment. We need maintenance. So Mahaprabhu give us nourishment and also maintenance. Okay.
Maybe if something catches someone's heart.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If something touched your heart, and you would like to say something, please. Thank you. Arigato.
So we are discussing main point, no? Mahaprabhu's external reason. So welcome everybody. Please share and feeling and questions, whatever. You can see?
Yeah, I can see, but still no one is.
No one
is
very shy.
No shy.
Radhe Radhe.
Wow.
I'm also shy, but
No.
I think one thought in my heart, very, very stupid maybe, but I have now the opportunity to ask you. Thank you so much for sharing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we know from the books and the biography, he was with the own foods. Krishna came personally in this earth. My question is the meaning Krishna for 5,000 years. It's Radha and Krishna, the pastime in Vrindavan. Is it transcendental or what? I know it is stupid, but this is the line between transcendental and really personally. I cannot imagine that Krishna and Radha came to this earth.
Our internet? Our internet is down.
Please. Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot imagine that Radha and Krishna. I may be so stupid, but I help your Unterstützung, support. That by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's for me, I can feel it, and also my stupid mind think, yes, he was really in this earth, come us to give this bath, Mahabath thing, and Radha and Krishna for since 5,000 years. It was transcendental, or what this is the question. I don't know.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Always the same, maybe in many brains. Thank you.
So, in present moment, we have body. This is material body. Our consciousness is material consciousness. My consciousness, material consciousness. This is not transcendental. Means material body, material consciousness is mundane consciousness. Then what is transcendental consciousness? What is transcendent? Transcendental means beyond body, beyond material mind, material ego, material consciousness. This is transcendent. So when Radha Krishna come to in this earth, do they come with material body or spiritual body? If we think Krishna's body is material, Radha's body is material, this is called not Vaishnava, a Vaishnava's way.
Mayavada.
Mayavada. So Brajeshwari very kindly show us, she knows everything, but she give us more deep understanding. So Radha, Krishna come to on this earth. They have come spiritual body, and they have spiritual consciousness, divine consciousness. So therefore, Radha Krishna is transcendental. Radha Krishna's Leela also transcendental, means not material platform. Completely spiritual divine platform. So this point is very important. Thank you very much, Brajeshwar. Similarly, when Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu comes, he comes spiritual body, a spiritual consciousness. Nityananda comes, also spiritual body, spiritual consciousness. So this is sometimes it is difficult to sometimes understand. But slowly we can understand more clearly. Krishna's name looks like material name. But Krishna's name is spiritual. Krishna's deity, Radha Mohan's deity, also spiritual. Because whatever connecting the Lord, name, form, quality, lila, all spiritual. Why we are chanting the holy name, why we are chanting Diksha mantra, why we are going to Arati, why we are listening from Bhagavad Gita, or Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radha Rasa Sudhanjali, Virapaksamanjali. Because this book describes spiritual matter. So therefore, all these books is divine, is spiritual. If we associate spiritual thing, spiritual person, we become spiritual, spiritualized. So Prabhupada mentioned, what is the goal of life? What is the goal of Bhagavad Gita? Prabhupada mentioned Swarupa and Swarupa Siddhi is our goal of life, and Gita's goal. Means to have spiritual body and spiritual consciousness, Swarupa consciousness. So this is very beautiful point. So Brajeshwari Didi, I don't know, I cannot see you. So thank you very much, wonderful question, wonderful sharing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is, I think, I can only feel when I stay for Radha Mohan, and we have these lectures with Gurudev connecting only in my heart here from Germany out. And it is a question from my mind arise, and now it's clearer. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It can help me more and more. Yes. I have to follow your shadows, all of you, and so thankfully for all these sharings. Thank you so much.
So we try to follow our Gurudev. We try to follow all our Guru Varga, all Acharya, like Raghunath Das Goswami, etc. So why we come to Vrindavan? Why we want to stay Vrindavan? Because Vrindavan is a spiritualized place, spiritual place. So if we stay in Vrindavan, slowly our consciousness, our body, our thinking, slowly become spiritual. Why we are listening every morning, every evening, Harikatha? Because our consciousness becomes spiritual, and slowly our spiritual body will manifest slowly. So, thank you very much. So, is there another sharing or questions or some feelings? Especially today's Japan class. If some Japanese could share, it will be very nice. ありませんか Very shy.
Yeah, I would like to say these our how to say Zoom sharings. It's like a scratching, just a scratching. It's like a scratching the surface, and little bit there we discover something there. But I think one of the reasons why we have these Zoom sharings is to inspire all of us to open books and read for ourselves as kind of our meditation and our revelation. That the revelation comes to me. I'm sitting in my garden or in my room or somewhere, and I'm inspired to read myself. Come to this sentence 10 times and then slowly understand word for word what's hidden there. Find my attachment, find my love, where my love is here, what I like here, what I like here. Yeah. I find Prabhupada, and I think also, I mean, books are meant for reading. One of reasons why we have books is to read, to hear, of course, yeah, to discuss, of course, to share, of course, and one of reasons may be to read myself and come back. Now we read maybe 30 verses. Why not come back 3-4 times and see what Vrajeshwari asked is discussed here and very nicely explained, and Jayananda explained again with his words and his realizations like this. Yeah. But I feel in my case that reading books allows me like my personal, I personally am now meeting with Krishnadas Kaviraj and with Prabhupada and with Rupa Goswami and we are communicating now, and this is very in my heart it's very this meeting with so-called book but actually living saints, in my case it's very, my God, it's a very special experience, very nice experience, very nice emotion.
Yes. In this Chaitanya Charitamrita, at least 66 book inside in this Chaitanya Charitamrita. That means we could associate at least 66 saints.
Saints. Wow, saints.
Like at least here mentioned, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami mentioned, all Panchatattva mentioned. Here devotee described how many?
Rupa?
Probably, this is not, I'm not calculating, probably 150, 200 devotee, or maybe more appear in this book. That means if we hearing in this book, we could associate with many Nityasiddha devotees and many great saints. I could associate of Prabhupada every moment. I was distributing these Prabhupada books maybe at least 15 years. Maybe about 40 years I was distributing, I'm reading. So like Prabhupada is my Bhartama Pradakshaka Guru and my Shiksha Guru. Bhartamana Pradakshaka Guru means, Bhartamana means road. Pradakshaka is showing. Prabhupada is showing the way, which direction you should go. And also teaching. Someone who teaches us bhakti is called the Shiksha Guru. So for us, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami we could consider Shiksha Guru. Raghunatha Das Goswami also could be my Shiksha Guru. So in this book, we can learn so many great things and teaching. Here also Mahaprabhu teachings, many Mahaprabhu teaching. Many teaching of Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas Thakur, many great saints. So therefore, there's so much valuable books. This also we could say, this is called a kind of association. One kind of association. So, yeah, it's time. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. So yesterday, Bhakti Himagiri Didi gave so much nice sharing. So we inspired. Maybe we also together learn again external reason of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. And then after that, we go enter the internal reason of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Arigatou gozaimashita.